Dalton, Riley, Wolves and Wagers. I think every team in the NBA is playing tonight, right?
Yeah, that's exciting after having yesterday no games. That was pretty boring for us. I don't really know what to do with myself, but huge slate tonight, so we're going to hop right into these props.
Yeah, and the first one that I kind of looked at was the Darius Garland over 24 and a half points and assists. I think he had 24 points alone in his last matchup, so I just feel like that number is too low, and I think it's going to be a big matchup for the Cavs tonight as well.
Yeah, I love that bet from you. He had 24 points on like 5 of 17 shooting, so that number for points and assists, I love that from you. I should have tailed it, but I got plenty of my own to go with. I'm going to go with Jonas Valanciunas over 9.5 boards at minus 105. Playing the Wolves tonight, and he's kind of always killed the Wolves on the glass, so I'm not going to overthink that one too much.
Yeah, and I even looked into that one. And Darius Garland's probably the number one option if I had a hypothetical world of putting a point guard next to Ant. And Jalen Brunson's probably the second option, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take him over 32 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. Hopefully he's a big part of the game tonight, right?
I like that. Also, like this point guard, center, power forward, small forward, whatever you want to call him, anything but a shooting guard. Ben Simmons, 6+ assists, 6+ boards at minus 132.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Simmons, I think this is his second time making it on your card, maybe even the third.
I think a third.
But I was looking at this line, Ryan. Paul George, 20 and a half for points. And I was trying to think back in our lifetime of when his line has been consistently this low. So I'm just going to go with Paul George. He's actually been knocking down a lot of outside shots. So 20 and a half, I feel like is a little disrespectful to PG.
Yeah, I get that they have a big four per se in quotations, but it's still clear cut that their top scoring options are Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and they're still going to get their shots up. So I like that a lot. Another line that's been low for me, or that I think is low, is Clay over 15 and a half points at minus 115. But I get it. After I saw a stat yesterday, this might blow your mind here. No Warrior outside of Steph Curry has scored 20 points this year. Not one single Warrior has made it to 20 points outside of Steph. So I almost put a little unit on Clay 20 plus, but I'll just stick with the 15 and a half that they're giving me.
Yeah, that's a wild stat. Especially even like for Wiggins, not even getting to 20 points yet this season. But I'm going to go with a guy who, thank the goodness, missed the shot at the end of the game against the Timber Pups. I'm going with JB over 30 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. I feel like he can reach that on points any given night, so I'm going to roll with it tonight, right?
Yeah, he's had years in the NBA where he's averaged 26 points alone. So 30.5 PRA, love that. I like Shea over 28 and a half points tonight at minus 115. I think it's a good matchup, and he gets a lot of points, so I'm just going to go with the points there.
Anything under 30 at this point in SGA's prime, I think you almost have to look at it daily, when he's playing. And then this one I just kind of found randomly, but Jimmy making 1+ threes was minus 150. Obviously, it's not very juicy, but I just thought I'd throw that on my card tonight, right?
I also have a Heat prop. I'm going Heat money line. I believe they're playing the Grizzlies tonight. So to get that at minus 118 against a 1-6 team, I thought was pretty generous. So I'll take that there.
Yeah, no, I like that. And then kind of the last prop that we got on this side of things is I'm going Kyrie 30+ points tonight at plus 450. Yes, I'm throwing a whole unit down on it. But stay tuned. We got our Timberwolves episode coming up next, and appreciate you guys as always.